Hello Aries, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you're here with me today. Today's reading is going to be your 2-week reading for the first 2 weeks of May. It is general reading, so it is for the whole collective. So parts of it might resonate and parts might not. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Please also check your rising sign. We're going to start by cleansing the space. So I'm just letting you know that you are going to hear this loud bell sound now. Okay, Aries, we're going to get right into your reading. So we're going to start with your energies. We're going to get energy cards first. We're then going to clarify with tarot cards. I'm then going to get more spirit and angel messages, and then we're going to close out your reading and tie it all together with the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And then your last card will be your angel number. So spirit, angels, and guides for the beautiful sign Aries. This is, of course, for the first 2 weeks of May. What would you like to share with us? Spirit, angels, and guides. What would you like to share with us? What are the energies surrounding Aries for the first 2 weeks? Thank you. Anything else? Perfect. All right. Okay. So let's start with the bottom of the deck, and then I'm going to get into your energies there. So number 14, patience. You have had to have a lot of patience, and a lot of that could have to do with the Mercury retrograde that, of course, I'm happy to say ended on the 25th of April. So now we're all ready to start moving forward. But patience definitely is something that is very, very challenging. But you know, this patience, this time out, this really allowing things to happen in divine time is helping you get to your truth. It's helping you feel a sense of renewal. Again, really feeling as if you're really, that time allowed you to figure out what your life purpose is and changes maybe that you need moving forward. But requiring that sense of patience has been something that's been very challenging. But now, you know what? That positive movement forward is going to come into play, and it's because you really have been able to see the truth of the matter. So very, very lovely energy for you, Aries. So let's start with your energies here. Number 2, mental conflict. Number 3, rejoice in celebration. Number 4, look at this. Wow. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep that in mind. That is definitely a synchronicity. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's unbelievable. Number 4, authority. This is your sign in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Number 4 does exemplify Aries. So this is definitely you coming in this reading. And number 5, the throat chakra, is all about communications. So we're going to get definitely more into this, but I like to get a little bit more cards before we start talking about all of this. So let's get one more card for each of these. So let's start with the mental conflict, spirit, angels, and guides for the beautiful sign Aries. Mental conflict. What would you like to share? Retreat. Spirit guardian of winter. Now, of course, in the Northern Hemisphere, we just kind of went through winter. It was sort of a time to really retreat. This is number 38. Sometimes we need to retreat. It allows us to get our mental faculties back into play, especially if we were really feeling as if we needed to really get into some balance. Mercury retrograde, again, did not help us in any sense. Our brains were feeling foggy. We weren't able to communicate our wishes, our wants, our needs. We weren't really taking in communications well. We were getting kind of bogged down with a little bit of confusion as well. You know, things were just sort of feeling like they were at a standstill. And again, it required a lot of patience. But it also allowed you to really look at circumstances and look at things from a totally new perspective. So that retreat was something you really needed to do. It helps, again, build not only your mental faculties, but it helps build your inner resources as well. Because again, you know, of course, everything happens in cycles. So we go through these slower cycles to allow us to really sit back, reevaluate, and readjust to things. But then it's forward movement again. So you're going to rejoice in celebration. So there's definitely a celebration coming into play here. So let's get a card for rejoice in celebration. This is for Aries for the first 2 weeks. Purification, number 30, pine spirit. Purifying, so a lot of healing energy, and that healing comes from you taking that retreat. It's healing of the mind. Your mind is always going because you're always ready for the next adventure. You're always ready for the next next endeavor. And again, you're like full force ahead. So sometimes, it can become really overwhelming mentally for you. So purification is all about really healing that energy. It's really about again, purification is really all about feeling like you've really done this sort of cleansing that is bringing this sense of celebration. We're going to get even more deeper into this when we get into, of course, the tarot cards. So let's find out with authority, because this is definitely Aries. This is your sign. This is you. And it's you. It's you having the magic within you. Moonlight enchantment, number 25. So really starting to feel like you are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your pursuit of happiness. Everything that you want in life, you are not afraid to go after it. You have that strength and inner power about you. And that's what this authority card is. This to me is really signifying you have a sense of magic about you that gets things done. So you have allowed yourself, which has not been easy, this patience, this time of patience, this time of retreat, this time of healing, to really center yourself so that now your mind doesn't feel that mental conflict anymore. You are starting to feel like things are starting to open up and all this information is starting to flow much like effortlessly. And that's why you're rejoicing in this sense of celebration, because you're really starting to feel on top of your game again. No more of this slowdown. You're ready to move forward. And with that throat chakra, let's find out what the energy is behind this throat chakra. This is all, again, about Mercury now going direct and really feeling like communications are back in their right place. And passage. Number 40. Everybody reads cards differently. Passage to me is like you went through a certain cycle. You had to go through that retreat. You had to go through that cycle. But now you're going through this passage. You're going through this new door. There is this new element opening up for you. And it's being communicated to you now. It's something that, again, was sort of at a standstill for, the last 2 weeks of April. But now that we've moved out of that retrograde and now we're moving into, of course, we're in Taurus season, which is all about security, stability, confidence, really, dedicating yourself to whatever you want to start. You are on a whole new passage. There's a new opening, a new beginning coming into play here. Okay, so let's get right into your tarot cards to find out a little bit more in depth as to what's going on here. So we're going to start with the mental conflict and the retreat. Let's find out what that is. Spirit, angels, and guides. All right. And you probably don't need any more cards. You got the Six of Wands. This is fantastic energy. This is really, again, all about accomplishment and achievement. Although it was mentally very confusing for you at first, you were able to kind of take a step back. You were able to kind of reevaluate everything and take that time out that you really needed, because now there's a victory coming. You are going to feel a sense of accomplishment, a sense of achievement. For some of you, that could be all about a promotion, maybe something that you applied for that you still haven't had any communications with. You're waiting for a breakthrough. And the Six of Wands is really people standing up and applauding you for a job well done. So really feeling a sense of gratification there too. You're very grateful. But also too, you're also feeling this sense of like you're really cleaning the slate here with this purification. You're rejoicing in a celebration, and that's that Six of Wands. There's a celebration in the next 2 weeks coming into play for you. I feel like it's about creative energy, and that one turned over, so I'm going to check that one out. Anything else you'd like to share, Spirit, angels, and guides? Again, you've got a lot of positive energy here. And look, you got the Hierophant. So this could be all about a contract as well. The Hierophant is all about a commitment. It's all about really standing true to your values and your morals. You don't stand, you stand up for yourself, absolutely. You're feeling a sense of purification. So you're really feeling as if, you've really cleansed your whole, cleansing of your whole soul is coming into play here. The Hierophant is representative of Taurus. And of course, us being into Taurus season, this is really, again, all about really planting that solid foundation for, structure, and really, again, planting those seeds for new projects that you want to pursue, all those opportunities. It's all about improving that stability, and you're able to do it because you really have had this time of cleansing. But you're going to be rejoicing in some sort of celebration, and I believe it might have something to do with a contract. So for some of you, that could be a contract of work. That could also be a contract of love. There could be a marriage contract as well. It's going to be different for each of you, but definitely I'm seeing a lot of celebration coming in the next 2 weeks. So now with number 4, authority, and this magical moments here, serendipitous moments, feeling as if, you know, your luck is kind of turning, and especially now with Mercury direct, you're feeling much more positive. King of Wands energy, that also too could very much be your energy, Aries. Again, we do not do any gender in these readings. King of Wands is about determination. You know what you want to go after. You're not afraid to do it. You are empowered to move forward. You have that sense of authority about you, and people look up to you. They look up to you because they trust that, you know, they trust in your integrity, because you are very much about, again, your morals and your values are very important to you. Structure is important to you, and commitment is important to you. King of Wands, again, is the adventurer. You are now ready to adventure into a new direction. You are going down a new passage. There is a communication that's coming into being for you, and it's really going to help you move forward on this new journey. You have that magical sense about you right now. So, you know, it's almost as if you're almost like that magician in the major arcana, where you hold all those tools to really bring heaven to earth. You have that powerful insight. Now, we have that new moon in Taurus, which is going to be on the 7th of May. So that's going to be a very key date for you to really start thinking about your intentions, plant those manifestations, really figure out what it is you want to bring into fruition. And it's time for you to really embark upon that. So that's really a key day for you. Number 8, strength, Leo energy. We've got a lot of Leo energy, Aries, and Leo, of course, is your friend in the fire signs. It's more of a fixed energy. Fixed energy, of course, being like Taurus. Taurus is also a fixed energy. So very much about routine, very much about organization, and really planning things to really bring out, again, that sense of stability. But you have an inner determination about you, and you have a strength about you that isn't going to hold you back. So along with strength and magic, the two together are really going to bring you, I really feel as if for some of you, if it is if it is work related, I really feel as if you're going to feel a success is coming into being for you there. Some sort of promotion for sure, because they're definitely, you are rejoicing with some sort of celebration. And it was something that was causing a lot of mental conflict, but now things are starting, you know, communications are starting to come in a positive way. So now let's find out with this throat chakra and passage. Oh yeah, you got a new beginning there. All right, anything else? All right, so you got, the first card you got was the Ace of Wands. And of course, that's all about new opportunity. And again, we talked about how, you know, there is definitely some sort of new opportunity that's coming into play for you. It's something that you've been working really hard towards, and it's something that you've been thinking about for a very long time, and it was causing that mental conflict. But there's a victory here. You've really, again, taken that step back. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to reiterate how important the story is here. And it's that, you know, you've taken that time out, you've had that patience to really evaluate everything during that retrograde period. And now it's time for you to move forward, but you're feeling a sense of confidence moving forward because you've planned everything so strategically. So this new passage is that new opportunity that awaits for you, and it's being communicated through to you. Now, the 9, which is the Hermit, this is Virgo energy. For some of you, this could be, again, you still sort of doing some deep soul searching, you know, again, looking for that wisdom, looking for that light, really trying to figure out, even though new opportunities are coming into play for you, and it's like a new passage is opening up for you, you're really trying to find out that communication from within you that really lights up your path, that really gives you that strength to continue to move forward. Because even though we have these beautiful, wondrous moments where things start to move in the right direction, there are still always going to be those times where we still have to go kind of deep within to really make sure that this path, what is happening for me, is something that I really want. And I really want to take that wisdom and I want to apply it to my life. And you just could be going through a lot of deep thinking at this time, especially with new opportunities bringing you a whole new sense of light. You know, we tend to sometimes really need to open up our communication skills with ourselves as well, to really, really believe in what we're pursuing and to really feel grounded in the sense that it's the direction that we really, really feel we want to be going down. So definitely a fantastic energy coming into play here. Let's just get a couple of clarifiers here. I'd like to find out a little bit more about this celebration, purification, and the Hierophant. So let's see if there's anything else. Let's find out there. April. All right, so April. I believe that this could have been around your birthday. I believe that this is a contract that started in April. This is something that you transpired. It could have even been in March. But I feel like you're going to feel a sense, torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So in April is when this kind of light went off, this spiritual light went off, and it really helped you to figure out what you want to commit yourself to. Let's get one more. And bell, there's an announcement. So definitely some sort of announcement is coming into play, and I believe it's going to bring this celebration for you, and it's regards to some sort of commitment or contract that you are waiting on. That is fantastic. And of course, we know that you're all ready to move forward. And if this is a position that's going to give you more of an authoritative or more power position, it's going to be something that, something that really is something that's going to bring a lot of happiness. So you're in your right element. It's the element you're supposed to be in. All right, so now let's get your spirit messages. Let's find out what spirit would like to share with you as we move through the next 2 weeks. And those are the first 2 weeks of May. Spirit, angels, and guides for the beautiful sign Aries. There we go. Okay, you got 3. All right, so first flew out was synchronicities. And of course, synchronicities are always important. We see them in numbers. And we have to remember you had 2, 3, 4, 5 right in front of me here for your energies. So thank your angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. So there are signs that are coming into play. Watch for synchronicities, the yin and the yang, the balance. Now it's saying study and learning. So for some of you, you really could be gaining, again, more knowledge. There could be more information coming to you. Some of you could be updating your skills. This could be where this victory is coming into being, or this celebration that's coming into being. Maybe this position that's coming into being for you, which is going to give you more autonomy, is something that you need to really study and learn more, because maybe it's a position that's going to not only give you more abundance and more wealth, but it's also going to require you to learn more, educate yourself. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. So lots of learning and studying going on. And then you've got the inner voice. So thank your angels for guiding me through my inner voice. Your intuition. Intuition is very important. And our intuition we're going to connect with a lot more with the Hermit card, because that again is really, kind of going deep within to really see the wisdom that lies within you. It's your inner voice speaking to you and really helping guide you in the right direction as well. But there's definitely some sort of announcement that's coming, and I think it's something that took place in April. And your awareness and your deep enlightenment and understanding, well, you did have that with the Truth card here, number 20. You went through an enlightenment period. And that's really how you gained your perspective and how you gained your patience. Okay, so now let's just get one more card here. This is just a little fun card, just to see if there's anything else Spirit, angels, and guides would like to share with Aries as we move through the first 2 weeks of May. Reveal. So see, may openness lead you to connection. Reveal. So reveal. Something is going to be revealed. I believe that now with communications opening, you're going to really feel like that is coming into play for you. You're going to feel a sense of connection. And again, for some of you, really, it is connecting to your spiritual development, your spiritual awareness. It's really, really acute for you in the month of May. It's where you're going to find your synchronicities. It's where you're going to find that inner voice that is speaking to you. So it's going to reveal something to you that's really going to be very, very educational. It's how this could be where you're learning too. You're learning something that's going to be revealed to you spiritually. So now let's tie your entire reading together with the Power Archangel Tarot cards. So Spirit, angels, and guides. For the beautiful sign Aries, to tie this reading together, what are the messages that you would like to share with Aries? Thank you so much. Anything else? Thank you. And thank you. Look at that. You got all all Archangel Gabriel. The first one, Ace of Gabriel. That is your Ace of Wands here, duplicating itself. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing. A sense of wonder. New beginnings are opening up for you. You also got the Page of Gabriel. Energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Definitely signs and characteristics of you, Aries. So follow your passion. Continue to follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. And again, we've got that again with that King of Wands energy as well. And then you got the 9 of Gabriel. You need to stay determined and move forward. Don't allow anything, and you have that sense of determination. That comes from that strength card. So be prepared for any possibility. Lots of possibilities are coming into play for you in the month of May, but especially for the first 2 weeks. That's where we're setting precedents for the rest of the month. So to close out this wonderful reading, let's get your angel number and the affirmation that is attached to it. This is for Aries. And you got number 3, unity. With an open and aware heart, you cultivate harmony within your mind, body, and spirit. Embrace the energy of pure joy and let your lightheartedness guide you. Your soul is called to express itself creativity and live life to the fullest, guided by the divine light within you. And that is that divine light that's within you. So number 3 is definitely your angel number, but please also keep in mind any synchronicities of 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is also your angels trying to get your attention to let you know that they are listening and that they are there to guide you if you need any sense of support. That's all I have for you today, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you found parts of this resonate with you. And if so, please leave comments. I love to read them. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my channel, and I so appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.